I think the GCC and the UAE in particular offer a real antidote to the idea that the Middle East is just a region beset with conflict. When you come to the UAE, and many New Zealanders do, they fly direct on Emirates to Dubai since Emirates started offering direct flights from New Zealand in 2003. I think we see that. We see the prosperity, the success, the stability that the UAE offers. And it is a real antidote to the stereotype of the Middle East is all about war and conflict. It shows that the Middle East can be about opportunities as well as problems. And it shows that it's not a simple, straightforward story that you can say the Middle East is all the same. The Middle East and the Gulf are just full of differences. And every country is different in this region. The UAE is a very different place to other countries in the region. I think we need to always understand the differences between the different countries and not treat them all as the same. I think that's really, really important when we consider international relations. And I think that's a big challenge for New Zealand. UAE is a country of contrast. There are ultra-modern skyscrapers everywhere you look, but there are also centuries-old traditions that are being preserved. And heritage. Everywhere you look in the UAE, you don't have to look far to find the heritage and traditions and of ancient cultures. So the UAE may be a young country of just over 50 years, but it is built on centuries of tradition. And I think it's really, really magnificent the way that the UAE manages to build on those ancient traditions while transforming itself into one of the most modern countries on earth. One thing I really admire about the UAE is how the Arabic language is still used in daily life, despite all the transformation that we've seen, and despite the fact that a majority of the population in the UAE now are not native Arabic speakers. Arabic is everywhere, and Arabic is on every sign. Every sign is dual language. Arabic is still used in schools, in universities, and the UAE has resisted any pressure to simply adopt the language of globalization, English, wholesale. So Arabic is still a huge important part of daily life in the UAE, and long may that continue. I think it's really important to remember where we've come from. I'm a big language learner, and I learned Arabic largely on my own. I spent some time in the Middle East learning, but actually one of the main ways I learn Arabic now is simply by watching Arabic TV. I would love to learn Arabic at a New Zealand university, but it's actually not taught in any New Zealand university. It's the only UN language that is not offered. I think that's a gap. I think that's something that New Zealand could really work on. And I think the first step to understanding the Middle East and just to understanding the Gulf countries is to understand the language and understand the culture. Because in the end, if you don't understand the language, you can never truly understand the culture and the people of any particular region.